Oh god, we're going now, it appears. Hello everyone, and welcome back guys to a brand new video. Today we're here for my first race on ACC. And I wasn't expecting the race to go away that quickly, but anyway, it's lights out and away we go.
Clear on the right.
That guy is lagging around a lot as we head through turn 1.
Clear on the
Yeah,
right.
sort of wanted to get into ACC, I've seen some good footage of it. Yeah, that guy's got over 1,000 ping. So, definitely don't want to be too close to him off the start of this one, but... yeah, 30 minutes in the McLaren here at Silverstone. Like I said, I've been watching some ACC footage over the last couple of days, and I thought, yeah, why not? Let's give this a go. But clearly that guy is not helping our experience. I'm just looking for some SR. Oh, I think that's what you meant to call it on ACC, I don't know. Just, I'm looking for some safety rating. At the end of the day, we'll see how this race goes ahead. It's probably going to be a 15-lap race ahead of us, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I've really got no idea what to expect from this one. I just want to try and make it through to the end. Like I said, this is genuinely my very first race I've done online on ACC. Come on, Mr. Lagalot, get out of the way. Someone else has made a mistake just up the road. I really don't know where that guy's going at any point. But we'll see if we can try and not end up getting murdered by him.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Has he spun? I'm guessing he's spun. I don't know. Perhaps there was some laggy contacts in there. There was no contact on my screen as we get all over the back now of the Porsche. But we've navigated him. We've got a 9-car field. Not the most populated lobby in the world, but perhaps that's for a good thing for us. Kicking off on ACC. But yeah, I've been playing this game. Obviously, I made a few videos back when the new DLC came out. Someone else has gone off there. And yeah, sort of wanted to get back into it a little bit as well. It's, you know, a good fun driving experience, you know, when I remember to play it. So I thought, why not jump on tonight and have a bit of a race? You know, I'd love to try and do some of the matched online multiplayer, but you got to grind to get there. That's completely fine by me.
Not many was the fastest lap.
As we have survived the opening lap, just over 2 minutes 10 through that first lap, and now all over the back of this Porsche. Could potentially have a look at the inside in towards Maggots and Beckett. Think better of it this time round. We'll slot in behind. Oh, he's hit the curbs. See you later. So we're now up into the podium places then. P2 is a good couple of seconds up the road. Oh, don't want to be out there. That'll be a 1X on iRacing. But we won't worry about that too much at the moment as we head down the back straightaway. I'll try and get it slowed down nice and tidily into here. But yeah, half-hour race though. I don't know how short or how long most ACC races are. I think the ranked ones are about 45 minutes generally speaking. So a half-hour one, you know, just to get us warmed in is probably a good thing to do rather than a 5-10 minute sprint race like we do a fair bit over on iRacing. But we'll wait and see as to how this goes. A 2:14 the first lap. I think pole was a 2 minute exactly. I'm sure quick guys are probably even much quicker than that around here. I had my fuel maps mixed up, so I was a good couple of seconds off the pace. Don't want to go out there. Luckily we just about hold on to that. I think I'm running 6 on the traction control. Someone else has spun. That'll be us up into P2 then. And yeah, I think that's the aim of these races, is don't spin and you shall make progress. We're down to already 7 runners in this race, but the leader has already got quite a big breakaway, as you'd probably expect. To get through the start cleanly, that's the most important thing. But, like I said, we're here for SR at the end of the day. If people come up towards us that are quicker again, then I'm probably not going to worry all too much. But yeah, so our trust is 6.2. I got no idea if that's any good. I got no idea if it's going to change over the course of this race or what. But hopefully we can just pound around, get some good laps in, and enjoy ACC as well. You know, it is a brilliant GT3 experience. And yes, our trust is going up. We're up to 8.3. So let's just get some good tidy laps in, and let's see what we can get it up to. And maybe, if we can close it to the leader as well, that would be an added bonus. But let's not get too optimistic at the moment. Don't know, obviously, if we can get some delta times to the guy in front. But I'm not too worried about it at the moment. It's a long race ahead of us. Already 5 minutes in though, so we're doing alright. Yeah, we've got a couple of guys still just behind that might start closing in. But yeah, we just need to build some consistency at the moment. Try not to almost spin it on the traction control like we did a couple of times the last lap. And yeah, just keep it between the white lines as well. That's a good strategy. I've learned that in my years of sim racing. Down through what I call turn 1 now, but isn't in this version of the track. I don't know why we're using the old pit lane, but we are. Nice straight braking, get it swung in nice and tidily. Down into first gear, one of the only places I'm actually using first gear around the circuit. And we've got a good run out of there. Now, are we closing in on the race leader? I really don't know. At the moment, on the mini-map, no, it looks like the gap's held about level that lap. I don't know if we can get some delta times. Come on, you. Don't go around on us. See, definitely couldn't save it like that on iRacing. That's just where I feel like iRacing is losing out of it. The tyre model, although NTM7 is quite good, doesn't quite cut the mustard still, doesn't quite feel how I'd expect a race car to feel at the end of the day. But a 203, supposedly that is the fastest lap so far. I don't know if that's a crew chief fastest lap so far, where he tells you you're setting best laps and you're just not, but we'll wait and find out. Anyway, just got to try and keep going at the moment. See what we can muster up. Get on the power nice and early as we head out onto the hangar straight. Obviously, times as well, hopefully will come down. We'll set some PBs, everything like that. We've got about 15 laps of fuel according to the game, so that should take us nicely to the end of this race. But yeah, I think I'm using the aggressive baseline setup. The one the game's given to me, just because I wanted to be able to push as well. But it's definitely made the back end quite loose. Got our work cut out, just trying to keep it pointing where you want it to as well. Out onto the new front straight. We're still a couple of tenths up this lap. Nice to see we're still getting quicker. Lap after lap. We have got a couple of guys still fairly close behind us, so hopefully we can try and defend from them. But yeah, this is the good thing obviously now with ACC is pretty much everyone's trying to get their SR up. Oh, come on. Still struggling through there. Yeah, like I was saying though, everyone's still trying to get their SR up at the moment, so you do get fairly clean lobbies. So we just step away onto the grass there, a little bit of a ragged ride. Right, let's see if we can brake a little bit earlier this time round. Don't get the back end rotating over on us. There we go. That's what I like to see. And instead it's going to do it there, and completely go around on us. Come on. Get back on the road. Got a couple of cars right behind us, that's cost us a fair bit of time. I'm sure our trust factor is going to go back down a bit. I'll try and keep the tyres in check as well, that's quite important. The Porsche though just behind us once again. I don't know what our BWP rating is, as you can tell I'm a complete AC noob. Yeah, I'm looking to try and do a bit more racing on AC and ACC. At the time of recording this, new SRS races actually come out tomorrow. So I might try and jump on those. I might try and do some racing in the Tatus. Seeing that's one of the cars for this new season, the Tatus F4 car. So we'll wait and see as to how that goes. But yeah, at the moment we've got to try and defend from this guy behind us. Can't be having any more back-end Larry moments, otherwise that Porsche is going to be straight past us. Starting to overheat the rears ever so slightly. Oh, come on. Just leaning it on that traction control as best as possible. Get as close to the curbs as you can through the final... Oh, that's not even the final corner. Rear brakes are incredibly cold as well, I've noticed. Perhaps that's why we're struggling down into here. You have to lean a bit more on them. Come on, nice and tidy. Nice and tidy. There we go. Definitely a battle going on just behind us. I'm not too sure if it's 2 Porsches or a Porsche and something else, but we're just trying to keep it nice and tidy. And hopefully if those 2 battle, we can try and stay ahead of them. Already 10 minutes in, though. No, 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 no. There we go. Just about held it between the white lines. No, it's another McLaren, actually. And a Porsche. I feel we might have put a little bit too much traction control on. I feel like if we'd ran one less on the traction control, we might have stood a bit of a better chance. Just because if the back end starts to go around, the traction control cuts in, all the power goes, and then you struggle to do anything with the rear end again. So it's definitely a bit of a unique driving style. But we'll wait and see. Oh, don't do that. Yeah, you can't engine brake as much as I'm trying, I think. I think that's where we're struggling at the moment. Just engine braking a little bit too much. As we need to try and defend from these 2. I would love a P2 if possible here, but we'll wait and see. Come on. Come on. There we go. Roll it through. These guys now are starting to get very, very close. We're still struggling with the back end, though. Absolutely everywhere at the moment. McLaren's now all over the back of us as we head out onto the new straight. We've got our walk out. We can't make any mistakes. Through new turn 1 and turn 2. Just keeping it nice and planted. Just roll on the power. He's going to go for the dive. Might try and go for a switchback on him.
Clear on the right.
We'll give him the room on the outside. He will slot in just around us there. That's rather frustrating, but yeah, we can deal with that. No contact. That's the most important thing. Now, how does he get the line through here? He just takes a lot of curve. He takes more of the F1 line through here, then he tries to go for a bit of a later apex. As we're still just fighting the back end there. He gets a little bit loose on the exit though. So we're definitely learning at the moment. I think that was actually the guy that got pole. So he was incredibly, incredibly quick. He was pole by like over a second. I thought it was actually the guy in the lead, but yeah, clearly this guy's very, very quick as well. I'll try and stick in the slipstream if possible. See if we can gain out of that. But I think our battle might be with the Porsche just behind us, and the McLaren just in front. Picking up a bit of grass there. Try and leave it in 3rd gear this time around, just so we can get on the power a bit more. Don't need to lean on the traction control. That was actually quite a good run. Out onto the hangar straight once again. We're in the slipstream of the McLaren still. Just trying to stay as close with him as possible. Chuck it in to Stowe. Come on. Down in towards what is normally now the final chicane. Still just obviously in the slipstream. All the air gets taken off. Flying front gets a little bit loose. That might allow us to stick a little bit closer. Definitely burning through these tyres as well. So we're definitely going to be careful of. Nearly halfway there though. This race has been very good fun so far. Oh. Hang on in there through the corners. Hope the car sticks. Nope, that's too hot into there. Come on. Just trying to overdrive it still. Our trust is up to 11. That's what we like to see. I love how I always go into these saying I want to keep it nice and clean, and I always end up getting involved in battles. It's just what I end up doing. I definitely want to hold on to our podium. Really got to roll off the brakes so the back end doesn't come round on you. Got to get all your braking done before the corner. You can't roll it in, which is what I'm used to doing at Silverstone in all honesty. Obviously I mainly drive this track in a Formula 1 car, or open wheelers. Obviously you've just got to try and throw it in. New TV though. And that guy still put out quite a bit over us on that lap. Trust is up to 13. Don't know what all the other things are. The SA, the PC, the CC, all that. Perhaps I need to go watch another Sim Racing 604 video, come on. Halfway through already though. I'm hanging on in there at the moment. It's been a good fun race so far. So we head onto the back straight once again. Come on. Grip up. Yeah, rear's starting to get a little bit warm. Almost hit the sausage girl on the entry there. That's okay, then we're doing alright. Still holding on nicely in front of the Porsche. This is the thing, gotta lean on the ABS, which is still what I've got to try and relearn. You really just, obviously you can completely mash the brakes on the entry. Because the tyres won't lock up. That's the joy of ABS on a game where ABS actually works. Which is obviously what I'm so not used to on iRacing. So you can just mash them into a corner, just stab them. And they respond how you'd expect a car with ABS to respond. And you can see now, they're just picking up little tricks here and there. This might be our first 202, there it is. Losing time to the car in front in Sector 3, new PB as well. Getting almost a bit loose on the grass on the inside, but that's okay. McLaren, yeah, isn't pulling out that much over us. We're just slowly starting to connect it all together. Come on. Get the run down the straight. I think we're actually back into the slipstream now. Brakes have gone a bit cold again though. That should bring some heat into them, but dipping a wheel on the grass on the entry will certainly not help. But I love the fact you can catch it again. Everything just works as you'd expect it to. Still running quite a forward base brake bias. Personally, that's how I like my cars. I don't get ahead people who drive with a rear brake bias, in all honesty. I always just find the back end trying to come round. Come on, straight line braking, straight line braking. Or just skim the sausage curve there, that's okay. Out onto the back straight once again, onto the Wellington straight. We're doing alright. We're hanging on in there, just over 10 minutes to go. I feel if we get it hooked up, we haven't got the pace to match the guy in front. Ooh. As soon as I say that. But it's just trying to get it hooked up that's the difficult bit. Yeah, about another 6 laps to go. We're still picking up some rating here and there at the moment. Someone's just come out of the pit lane. Guy's already getting a bit loose, and he's...
Car on the right.
I don't know if... I think... Did we make contact there? I don't really know. He clearly is struggling to drive. And we both get a safety penalty. So we did make contact. Wonderful! People spinning in front of us. I'm just trying to avoid it. The joys of racing, eh? Possibly could have done a bit more there, but you're just trying to push to match the car in front. Someone getting in the way between you is rather frustrating to have to deal with. Oh, come on. Don't do that. You cannot afford in these cars to get any sort of traction control cut out. The traction control cuts in, takes all the power away. You're never going to get a good time. It's meant to be there just to roll on if needed, but certainly not the quickest way around. Just can't allow that Porsche to get close to us again. So yeah, some of it, I don't know how the safety stuff works, but I don't know if 100 is the top. Oh no, we've actually set our engine map. Gotta be careful. I think 12, well I had it in 13 all the way up to now, because I could, but the game only allows me to go back up to 12 on it. So we'll try and leave it at 12, but we're probably going to be using a little bit down the straights now. So much I can do with those cars spinning around me in Sector 1. Just over 9 minutes to go though. Our rating's still looking alright. We'll see what it looks like at the end of this race. I don't actually know what the best engine map is. I think it's these ones. But honestly, oh, you don't do that. That's the track extend. You want to do that? Yeah, it has been quite nice though having this McLaren just in front, the Porsche just behind. Just keep us honest. I'm loving this McLaren as well. It is brilliant, brilliant fun. I was so gutted originally when ACC came out because it just didn't feel that great. You thought, this is just another sim that is going to be fun for a few months and then probably just fade away again. But the changes they made to it, they give it some longevity of what absolute wonders. And it really is a sign to other companies. You know, R-Factor definitely needs some love, especially on the UI side of things. I would love to get back into some R-Factor, but it just is not user-friendly at the end of the day. Now that's why iRacing, it's not just the driving experience, it's everything as well on iRacing. Just the whole customer experience that makes it as successful as it is. And we need that on other sims again. And ACC certainly looks to be iRacing's biggest threat at the moment. Anyway, a couple of laps to go though. 4 laps if I'm not mistaken. Well, hanging on in there at the moment, our trust is up to 13.2. I've got no idea what you've got to get it up to. Be able to do some of the matchmaking lobbies. I'm guessing obviously it's a lot more than that. Oh, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Most critical place on the track. Not to spin, and we almost did. I think we just need to try and get these tyres cool again. I think we should just put it in bring it home mode at the moment. Yeah, that rear tyre is definitely overheating.
Slow car ahead.
Oh, someone's having issues. Not too sure what's happened. Obviously, the rear right does take, sorry, rear left even, I should say, does take quite a pounding around here.
There's a slow car ahead.
Oh, someone's still struggling at the moment, a bit more than us. Seems to be a Bentley. Having some issues. Does get out of the way, that's what you like to see. Green flag racing once again. Ooh, you don't want to go out there. No! Why did I short shift? Why did I downshift even? Still want to learn tricks of the trade. Yeah, this Porsche is starting to get a little bit closer as our consistency is starting to fall apart. 5 minutes to go though. Just going to try and bring it home. It's obviously the thing. You've really got to try and manage everything throughout an entire stint. Oh no! What's happening there? Is that what I want to see? I want a puncture. I don't think it is a puncture in all honesty. I think it's just general usage. Don't know what all the... I've got some blue LEDs flashing. I think that's traction control. On my wheel. I've only just noticed that. Tell how much you concentrate. You don't even notice that sort of thing going on. Yeah, another 2 more laps though. Just roll it in. I don't know why we're losing so much on the exits. If we can hold on top podium though, I'd be very, very happy with that at the end of the day. We'll call that a first race success. Like I said, I would love to get into some ACC leagues. I have actually signed up to an AC league in the Formula 3s over on AOR. Looking forward to that. That starts next month. There should be highlights of that coming to this channel. We'll see if that is something you guys would be interested in. Do make sure you get yourself subscribed as well. But yeah, at the moment, just trying to do a few more things. Want to try and branch out a bit more again. Don't rotate around on us. Thank you. That's a bit of a track extend. Just over 2 minutes to go though. Come on, get the power down. Good run out into the back straight away, please.
Slow car ahead.
Oh, someone's having issues. Like most race cars, this is all about smoothness. Unfortunately, that was another lapped car, so I'm not going to gain a place out of it. It's actually green there before we made that little mistake. But we're doing alright. Just trying to hang on in there. Ooh. Have to second guess ourselves a little bit through there. Definitely we'll be trying to do a bit more ACC. Obviously where there's no sort of... Obviously it's proper racing, but it's not like you got to do races for a series like on iRacing. Definitely means you can sort of jump on, do a couple of races one week, don't do any the next, that sort of thing. Leaders on to the final lap though. Can't believe this thing only rose up to about 7.5k as well. I mean, that's quite a few RPMs, but less than I expected it to be in all honesty. Another low 203. I think we got Sector 1 sus, it's just the other two we're struggling with a bit still. 13.3 on the Trust. Got a couple of fairly decent scores. Riding the curbs through there. Oh, don't get loose on us. Just over pushing the rear tyres a bit too much there. They've had enough this race, I think, it's safe to say. Because we're running a bit wide out onto the hangar straight for the final time in this race. Braking down into Stowe. Oh, drifting through Stowe even, I should say. snap it back together. We're aiming that way, please, car. Oh, come on. Race is officially over at the end of this lap, though. 30 minutes has been complete, and we never properly died. Which I'm very, very happy with. But we've still got half a lap to go, so I could have just said that far too soon. Wasn't the most action-packed race in the world, but like I said, I'm here to try and grind up my SR a bit. Which we've definitely, well, I mean, we had, I'm guessing, no SR before this. So we're definitely going to have a fairly decent job there. First race back on ACC in a good 3 months as well, so we'll take that. I've pre-ordered the game on Xbox now. Very, very excited for that, but PC is normally the way to go on racing sims. Down in towards the final quarter though of this race through Luffield one final time. It's been a good little race, McLaren. I've really, really enjoyed that one. I'm sure there will be plenty more coming in the near future. At the final corner, down towards the finish line. 7 bonus trust. Don't know how many that is, but it is a podium at the end of the day. We have survived as well. Let's go back to the garage. And there we go. ACC. We completed our very first race. Really, really happy with that one. Hopefully you guys did enjoy as well. If you did, do get yourself subscribed for more AC content on the channel. I've got no idea what that little green bar is, but hopefully not having much of it is good. I don't know. I'll see you guys in the next one.